it's not clear what the noise is. Many frequent hunters would report to have never heard anything even remotely similar.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Scary as shit.
I don't hear nothing. Watch that. What is that? Six most disturbing forest findings caught on camera. Now this is one thing I've never understood. Why do people find themselves in the forest?
What the hell is even that?
For what? I just feel like humans and forests shouldn't be in the same sentence. That's the animal homes. Why would I go somewhere where there are known grizzly bears that have eaten humans and I want to build a house right there? Do I look stupid to you? No. I'm smart.
Stop the cap.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. And today we look at stupid people caught on stupid cameras. Get out of the forest.
Most disturbing forest encounters. Findings on...
I didn't read that right. It was moving too much.
This first finding was made by hiker James Rankin in early October of 2016.
Okay.
James had been hiking in Berkeley-Jackson County Park when he came across an old campsite. But disturbingly, all around the campsite were multiple different missing person posters taped onto trees. The posters themselves were completely real, featuring real missing people across different US states. Upon his discovery, James would quickly start recording.
Okay, we're deep in the woods. Sort of, we're like on the border, because like there's a side of the woods where there's people's houses. But I came to a trail that led to a trail that led to a trail up the hill. But I saw what looked like a fire pit. Now remember, we're still in the woods. We're still in the woods, right? I don't know what this is. Do you see the trees? Look at the white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. Look what these are.
I mean that is strange, like, but why is he in the woods?
What's going on in here? This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. They're all different. Every single one. This one's from Georgia. And look at it. Like, look where the we are.
Why is the camera hurting my eyes?
Does something like this. And we got this one. And it's obviously these, you can tell, these aren't new. Like, not just that this is 2012, Noblesville, Indiana, right? Look at the tape. Look at the water damage. These birds have been hanging up for a while. Let me just,
I guess that is scary.
And over here in the middle of the fire pit, that's a shovel.
James would ultimately report the finding to the police. Though, upon further investigation, police would write it off as someone's Halloween decorations. James, however, was not satisfied with this investigation. His discovery took place on October 3rd, and according to James, the posters themselves did not look like they were set up recently. Later that same year, James would return to the campsite, but this time be stopped by multiple no trespassing signs.
Okay, first of all, I am not violating any of these no trespassing signs. I'm simply not. I came here only to show you and get it on tape and leave. From here, we can see down there, that's the clearing.
I can't see nothing, honestly.
Anyway, what they've done, they printed out their own no trespassing signs. Homemade. I'm assuming these are all legally binding. I have no way of knowing, so I'm not taking any chances. You can see they attached them to the trees with ordinary masking tape. These aren't even laminated. This is posted, private property, no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. And we've got one there, one there, one there.
Because the police had already closed their investigation, this would pretty much mark the end of the whole situation.
You know, I don't know. Call me hating Harry,
What?
but I just call Cap. I don't know. I just feel like he's putting a lot of pieces together that don't need to be pieced. Missing posters, shovel. Oh, clearly I don't need to be here. I'm gone, moving on with my life. Simple. But this idiot wants to record and then he's gonna leave after he called the police, then come back. I'm not gonna lie. If the killer was to like, caught him, pow, blow his head off, I wouldn't even feel bad.
You need to leave.
I wouldn't.
Back in 2013, a man named Phil Poling would upload this video to his YouTube channel. The video features Phil out late at night in his neighborhood, located in Mission, Oregon. Phil claimed to have heard strange noises echoing around outside his neighborhood only a few minutes prior, which is why he was outside in the first place. Once he reached a nearby forest that was only around 200 feet from his house, he would again hear the noises. And this is where he started recording.
Let me hear this.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house.
There
You
it
can
is.
hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird.
And he's outside,
Kind
idiot.
of sounds doggish, hyena-ish.
I hear it. It's
I mean, it
laughing.
almost sounds like laughter. It's actually gotten closer since it started. It's probably only 200 feet, 300 feet from me right now.
You know, I've never heard noises outside of my house and walked out and said, hey, what's that noise?
Oh!
Are you stupid? Turn on the TV and blur out the noise. This idiot went outside to do some investigation work. Detective Conan looking self. What? You're not Sherlock Holmes, buddy. No mysteries need to be solved by you. You don't have Scooby-Doo. You're not with the Scooby-Doo gang. Stop it. You're not a crime stopper. Go sit here and tell me with a straight face I'm outside about 200 feet away from a forest. Yeah. I hear noises. What?
The recording of noises continued for a while longer, until the sounds of gunshots can be heard echoing from the forest.
And I'm back inside.
I think that was a gunshot.
He's an idiot.
Multiple people in the community itself had claimed to have been hearing similar noises for the last 2 months or so leading up to the recording. But just what exactly was making the noises is still unclear.
It don't matter what was making the noises. I don't care. I'm moving.
This video features the GoPro footage of 2 dirt bikers riding on a remote path in the forest. Throughout the video, the bikers can be seen going at extreme speeds. But doing this would quickly prove to become almost deadly. As the bikers continued on the path, they were unexpectedly met with a steel cable strung across 2 trees at perfect neck level for oncoming bikers.
People be doing that. That's
At a fast enough
weird.
speed, this trap could no doubt take the lives of anyone riding through that didn't see it. Fortunately, however, the biker in the front did see it and was able to react quick enough to avoid it.
Like, bro, you hate noise that much that you try to kill somebody, bro. Ride your dirt bikes. That's probably a Karen's doing. Now, if my neck or head get cut off, I promise you I'm haunting you.
Oh!
Like, that's just some hating stuff. It's the woods. I can ride through the woods. You don't own the woods. Talking about I'm scared of the wildlife. Let me ride my dirt bike in peace. Yeah, valid crash out. Valid crash out.
The bikers would actually debate whether or not to stay and wait for the person who set up the trap to come back, but they would end up deciding against this. It's still unknown who's responsible.
I'm not waiting for the guy either. He's
Mark
clearly
Andre
crazy.
was a man who devoted his career to exploring the vast woods of Northern California. He worked as his town's environmental service director, so it was quite literally his job to spend time in the woods. In February of 2018, he had been tasked with marking trees. And while he was doing so deep in the woods, he would come across some makeshift cabin, which, considering the extreme remoteness of the area he was in, made the discovery highly abnormal. Mark would of course get a closer look at the structure. The thing was only around 8 by 12 feet wide and 15 feet tall. There was a lock on the shack's only entrance, and from the outside there was no real evidence anyone was there.
And you know, that makes the woods even more scarier to me. That crazy people can go out there and do crazy things off the grid. We have no clue where these people are because they have no cell phones, they have no digital footprint.
What is that?
So they can do anything. They could be out here eating people and we wouldn't even know. I'm 100% sure it's a Jeffrey Dahmer Jr. out there in the woods somewhere eating people's toes. 100% positive.
Still, disturbed by the finding, Mark would head back to get professional assistance. The next few days would consist of multiple attempts to contact the owner of the shack, but all of them ultimately failing. So, finally, upon revisiting the structure, the men would break open the lock to the front door. They would find a space that was clearly being lived in, or at the very least had been lived in recently.
Yeah, this is dirty.
The shack had its own furniture, a pot-bellied stove, a small library, and even a typewriter. Jars and cans of food filled the shelves. However, in spite of all this, the search resulted in no further identification of the actual owner. Because the shack was illegally constructed, the men ultimately had no other choice but to leave an eviction notice on the front door before leaving. A few days later, the authorities returned to see out the contract, but there was nothing there. The makeshift cabin was completely gone.
What?
Whoever the owner was had deconstructed it, with literally the only thing left behind being an international squatter symbol made from charcoal. Many theorized the owner was wanted by authorities, and was therefore living completely alone in the forest, evading any contact with other people. But whether or not this is even close to true is still up for debate. To this day, the real owner of the shack is still unidentified.
I don't know. I'm not bothering nobody who built their own cabin.
This video was captured on an early morning in the middle of December. It takes place in Canada, and features some disturbing noise echoing throughout the forest. It's not clear what the noise is. Many frequent hunters would report to have never heard anything even remotely similar.
You know what that is? I don't know. Scary shit.
I don't hear nothing. Watch that. What is that?
What is that? What the?
One comment suggested the noise could have been a wolf that was either trapped or left behind by its pack.
That ain't no wolf.
It's also possible it was another animal,
Bigfoot.
such as an elk or possibly a bull moose.
Oh.
Although none of these theories have been confirmed.
Yeah, see? That's scary.
YouTube user Rainey Schuler would upload this video to YouTube in 2013. The video's footage is from multiple security cameras Rainey would set up around his house, which was in an isolated area of the Rocky Mountains. The whole idea behind the cameras was to capture the footage of the different wildlife around his property, to then upload to YouTube. But on September 13, the cameras around his house would catch something completely out of the ordinary.
A human.
You can see as a woman walks out from the complete darkness of the woods.
Alright, quick thought. I see this lady, right? And I'm just thinking like, what if I was in her shoes? I'm thinking she was kidnapped or has been with a kidnapper for like 3 years and she just, oh my god. I smacked my microphone. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm assuming she just escaped a psychopath that had her held captive for at least 3+ years. Now, me personally, I'm not leaving the psychopath at dark in the woods. He's gonna have to torture me and kill me at that point, because I'm not walking around where it's bears at. In the dark, I'm scared to walk down the street in the dark. Bruh. This lady walking through the woods, bears, snakes, tigers, lions, moose, animals. I'm scared. I can't see nothing. I ain't got no flashlight. I'm just moving through the dark, basically walking with my eyes closed. I might as well be Ray Charles blind. Stop. Kidnap me, and I'm staying kidnapped.
What?
Like, there's no way she can see. Oh, it's lights. Now she can see. What was that? What is she doing? She trying to rob me or something?
Some believe the woman was lost, or that her car had broken down nearby. But that doesn't explain her general careless mannerism as she aimlessly walks around the property.
Yeah.
And a while later, the woman can be seen walking right back into the forest. After that night, the house owner would never see this woman again.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be anything in the woods at night. Like, I'll run from somebody in the woods at daytime, but at night, I feel like I'm just gonna give up. Try! Unless I got a flashlight or something, bro, I can't walk through blind. It's all type of bear traps and stuff. If my foot get caught in the bear trap, I'm gonna wish I was still with the killer. He would at least made it faster, I hope. But yeah, I don't know, man. Which one of these do y'all think was the creepiest or the most disturbing? If I had to choose one, I'd probably say, probably that one where that dude was sitting 200 feet outside the woods. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? He was listening to the noises and listening to gunshots and not even flinching. If you don't go back in the house, nobody was asking him to do this. He didn't get no cool points for this. He showed his friends the video and they said, oh, that's weird. And nothing else came from that. You're dumb. Come on, bro. I don't know. So that was the most disturbing to me. Let me know which one was the most disturbing to y'all down below in the comments. And y'all know, if y'all enjoyed the video too much to subscribe, we're on the way to 20,000 subscribers. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. It could just make sense that the like button if you like the video. No. Oh, it was outside, not in my house. I don't care.